your shot now, Garrett. What is this?
Well, this AJ. I win that pool. It did it. Yes. Yes. That was actually pretty good. So the first step in our Rube Goldberg machine is using this incredibly powerful, not really, homemade crossbow that stores elastic potential energy in its limbs, and when the string is released, it converts it to powerful kinetic energy that moves the bolt along and hits this target. This target then connects, and the bolt connects with the target, and the target falls back, turning its potential energy into kinetic energy, and it falls until this loose knot lets go.
That's 2 steps.
At which point, these 2 paintbrushes slide down the zip line as they had high potential energy when they were at rest, which is greatly converted into kinetic energy as it works its way down the zip line. It gets more and more kinetic energy as it moves faster and faster.
Step 3 of the chain consists of a domino effect created by DVD cases. After the kinetic energy of the brush is applied directly to Adam Sandler's face, potential energy in each DVD case is converted to kinetic energy as the case before it falls directly onto it. At the end of the process, the book will transfer its kinetic energy into the swinging hammer, which, as it falls backwards, will trigger the next step.
So after the book knocks down the hammer, it will convert its potential energy into kinetic energy, as well as being accelerated by gravity as it goes down, pulling onto this string, which pull the trigger, releasing the potential energy of the string stored in the gun into kinetic energy, resulting in the bullet to be fired into the stack of cups, changing their potential energy into kinetic energy as they fall down and collapse.
When the weight on top of this cup drops, it will create a force downwards enough to pull this pin with it on the cord. This pin is currently holding back a marble, which has a pretty large amount of stored potential energy, which will suddenly become kinetic energy with the loss of this pin. With that kinetic energy, the marble will slide down the pipe, exiting out here, colliding with a DVD case, which will start the next chain reaction. After the marble collides with the first DVD, as happened before, this will create a chain domino reaction, this time a little shorter, which ends right here as the final DVD, the Awful Pearl Harbor movie, collides with the dowel, forcing it forwards on the bottom, but moving it at the top, moving this way. As the dowel will shift it from underneath, the potential energy of this weight right here will become kinetic energy as it drops off of the platform. However, it is currently tied to a release for this barrier that is currently blocking the car from moving and storing its potential energy. Once the barrier is removed, the car's potential energy also converts into kinetic energy as it proceeds to slide on down the ramp all the way through to where the Lamborghini will collide with these movies, causing another domino effect.
As the shoebox is knocked over, the railroad spike on top switches its potential energy to kinetic energy as it swings in pendulum motion towards the kickball. As the kickball is jarred out of place, it experiences kinetic energy, and the wind-up car, storing potential energy behind it, is also allowed to transfer its energy into kinetic energy as it travels forward. This car is on a string, and eventually this string will yank a wrench off the top of the pool table, causing it to jar forward into the dumbbell, transferring its kinetic energy to the dumbbell, which will then fall off the table, experiencing both its own kinetic energy and the acceleration of gravity.
The falling dumbbell is currently strung through the trigger of this Nerf gun. As the dumbbell experiences acceleration of gravity and falls towards the floor, the cord will be yanked, causing the trigger to be pulled. The gun holds elastic potential energy through the spring, which will force a bullet to shoot out and experience kinetic energy as it shoots towards the cue ball. Through Newton's third law, its equal reaction will be transferred through the cue ball and cause kinetic energy from potential energy in the 8 ball and cause that to fall in. For a quick demonstration,